know Matt. Pat. Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How you answer that?
Fire laking a powerless fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will not do harm with our swords, and that Pyramus will not be killed indeed. And for some better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put the women at ease.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves. To bring in, a God shield us, a lion among ladies, is a most dreadful thing.
Therefore, no prologue must be written that says he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck.
Well, it shall be so, but there's 2 hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, some loam, or some rough cast, and about him to signify wall.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand he goes, but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red nose of triumphant Briar, most brisky juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as truest horse, and yet never would tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis' tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that.
Oh, as tire as truest horse, that yet would never tire.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
Odors!
Odors savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but there a while, and by I will to thee appear.
What happy homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, and an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause. A stranger Pyramus than e'er play here.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange, we are haunted! Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you? I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me.
What angel awakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force before doth move me. On the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, reason and love are not yet related.
Thou art as wise as thou art.
So neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common ring. The summer still doth attend upon my state. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like any airy spirit go.
The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye,
And when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awakened. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love. While she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for the great Theseus's Neptunal day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a brake, when I did him at his advantage take, an ass knoll I fixed on his head.
This falls out better than I could devise, but hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes, with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that, when he awakened, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
So why rebuke him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty? Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus and her glimmering spear.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him to me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
If I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here therefore, a while I will.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight.
Then fate overrules, that one man, holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
Go swifter than the wind, in Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this yellow dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two at once woo one. That must needs be scorn alone, and those things do best please me.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born in their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devil hoolish frail, the vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
No, none, in my mind. Now I give you her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
O Helena, goddess and imperfect divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye?
O spite, O hell, I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would do me not thus much injury.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know, I know. And here, with all good will, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou doth not know.
Here, I think it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom doth not love you?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide, fair Helena. who more in glids than night.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermna, most grateful maid, have you conspired, have you with those contrived, to bait me with this foul derision?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made me other love Demetrius, whoever but now spurned me with this fool, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, counterfeit, sad luck, make mouths upon me when I turn my back.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she can entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than thou can entreat.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tend all this?
Away, you Ethiop!
I'm so rude. What change is this? Sweet love.
Out, tiny Tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence!
Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me! What news, my love? Am I not I Hermia? Are you not you, Lysander?
I by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, I, nor longer stay in your courteous company. Your hands that are mine, quick for a fray, my legs are longer than yours, to run away.
I know not what to say.
King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me that I should know the man by Athenian garment he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far I am glad I did it, so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Seek a place to fight. I therefore rob and overcast the night, and lead these rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, and then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take them thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight.
This must be done with haste, for night-swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts, wandering here and there, troop home to churchyards, damned spirits all. Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight!
Lysander, speak again, thou coward, thou runaway, thou fled.
Thou coward, thou art bragging to the stars.
Yea, art thou there?
We make no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I, and here will rest me.
Thou runst before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now? Now I shall sleep.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour, shine comfort from the east, and sleep that sometimes shut up sour's eye, steal awhile from my own company's eye.
3, come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest to delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Methinks I am a marvelous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass, if my due hair but tickle me, I must scratch.
Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have tongues and bones.
Hey, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Oh, truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow. I had rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
And I will wind thee in my arms. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, for she his hairy temples then had rounded with a coronet.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an axe.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head.
Now when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Then, my queen, in silence said, we the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
One of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed, and since we have devoured of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the magical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bade the bear, with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the grove, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard such a musical discord, such sweet thunder.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace and our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep, half waking. But as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But, as I think, for truly I would speak. And now do I bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But my good lord, I wot not by what power, by some power it is, my love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now, as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something more. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have, to wear away this long age of 3 hours, between our after-supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play, to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight? A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth, merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is, hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss, when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
You heard of, out of doubt he's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he. Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom, almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for I will tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything, right as it fell out. Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace, every man look o'er his part. No more words. Away, go away!
Go.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end.
In this same interlude it doth befall, that I one snout by name present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a cranny, hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly.
Looked night, O night with hue so black, O night whichever art when day is not, O night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgotten. And thou, O wall, O sweet, lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me.
I see a voice, now will I to the chink, to spy and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not to Shaphalus, to Procrus was true.
As Shaphalus to Proclus, to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I wall my part discharged, so in being done, thus wall away doth go.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
Myself the man, the moon do seem to be.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Oh. Roar!
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take the truest Thisby's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, how can it be, O dainty duck, O dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach ye, furies yell, O fates, come, come, thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude and quell. O wherefore, nature, didst thou lion frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that ever lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Outsword, and wound the pap of Pyramus, I that left pap where heart doth hop. Thus I die, thus. Now I am dead.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my love? Oh, Pyramus, arise. This cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. Oh, sisters three, come to me, come blade my breast in brew.
Will it please you to see the epilogue, or to hear a burgomask dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. A dance. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn. As much as we this night have overwatched, this palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed.
With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of its bless, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is amended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprimand, if you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, and if we have unearned luck, now escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all, give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Go.
Fizz! What are you? See, you have an ass head of your own, do you? Oh, hell no.
But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay?
Rude mechanicals that work upon bread upon Athenian stalls.
What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster.
Damn it,
I hate my life.
Lover.
He's literally thinking about it and
Lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore rob. Charlie, lovers seek a place to fight. Stand close. This is the same Athenian. Oh, this is so.
Methinks I am a marvelous Harry about the face, and I am such a tender ass.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored. I don't know that word.
Behind the wood, speaking sweet favors from this. Oh no, I skipped the line. I knew I did. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisby's voice. Thisby!
I look surprised, because you just saw him. You're happy.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? I
I forgot the other line!